Hey everybody, it's Marcos, and today's video, it's going to be a how-to video. Basically, I'm just going to be showing you how to find your ideal shade. This might change throughout the brands, but just for a quick explaining here, I used to do people's makeup like for like quinceañeras or like weddings and stuff like that, and I had to match their shade depending on the person and stuff, so I went off and I bought all of the shades that they had at the moment. They were out of some of the shades, so I am missing some of the shades. So if you have been keeping up with my videos, you know this is the foundation I use. The CoverGirl plus Olay Tone Rehab. It's just like a 2-in-1 thing. It's like a base plus like a foundation. The commercial on this, Ellen comes out and she does have a little bit of older skin. I feel like maybe this one has more of a coverage. That's just me. Just so you could see that I am not lying, I probably have it in every shade possible. Alrighty, now that you've seen my little collection of Olay foundation, I'll tell you what is that I do when I go to the actual like drugstore, to Sephora, to anything. Well, it's actually easier at Sephora. Look at the makeup counter and take a look at the shades. You're just gonna eyeball the color that you think mostly matches you. That's what I do. I just go and look at the shadings that they have, and I see some that kind of look too dark and some that look too light. I look at in between and try to find one that really matches me. So I do recommend for you to go to the drugstore with no makeup on so you can actually see your natural skin color. If you're too scared or too skeptical about going without no makeup out to the store in public or whatever, go late at night. There's not a lot of people at Walmart or Walgreens later on at night. Well, at least I think, because that's what I tend to do. I also recommend you to take a mirror. Take a mirror so you can actually see the foundation that you're trying on. It's the one that fits your skin. You know, you can look at the skin color that you have and try to match one that looks closer to you in the counter. Go ahead and pick at least 3 that you think that would are close enough to your skin tone that will fit you. Pick those 3 out. If you're lucky enough that you get one with like a pump like these Olay ones, if you're actually going ahead and going to purchase the Olay ones, they come with a pump, so I feel like it's so much easier to just pump a little bit of product out, try it on your skin. I know most of the products don't come in like a pump form and come in like a compact, maybe like a cream version with like, I don't know, maybe you just don't want to stick your fingers into people's makeup, or you know, it's just a little disgusting. These are the 3 shades that I think match my skin better. They just, by looking at them really, they seem like they're going to match my skin. I grabbed lighter, medium, and a darker one. These are all in the beige tone or whatever. This one just says warm beige, medium beige, and natural beige. Also, I feel like foundations tend to be like undertoned. They usually have like an olive or like a neutral or like a dark undertone, like a reddish undertone. I feel like I always go for like the neutral kind of colors. I don't really feel like I'm an olive tone or like in a yellowish tone. There's many different undertones into the foundation. That's very optional to you. I tend to just get like a very neutral color so then I can like contour and highlight with my foundation. Pretty much they all kind of look like the same shade. I don't know why these tend to look a little lighter onto my skin. The 140 seems to be more fitting to my skin tone. Let's see if I dab it into my skin. Blend them out. See really which one blended into your skin properly. I feel like foundation should be a little bit lighter than your skin tone. Just a tiny bit, not like 2 shades or anything like concealer. It should just be slight, almost the same color. If you find the same color, even better. I tend to be using a little bit of a lighter shade. So after you've actually like tried your 3 different shades and you're like looking at it in the mirror, you're like, oh, which one looks better? Actually remember which shade was the one you tried on which part of your face or whatever. I guess technically I cheated a little bit because I already know my makeup shade. Tip here, just go to like a MAC store, a Sephora store, a Bare Minerals store. They'll basically tell you what shade color you are. Every time I've been, they've told me the mirror is reflecting. Do you see that? Reflections. Ooh. They basically tell you what shade you are, and they've told me that I'm beige, like natural beige. I guess it all depends on what else you're gonna do to your face. I don't think I've met a person that just grabs the foundation, puts it on, and that's all that they wear out. I feel like, or they set it with a powder, they put some blush, or they put some bronzer on. I've never seen just like a plain old just foundation on the skin. So I hope I made it kind of easier for y'all to like find your shade, like use the 3 method kind of thing that I showed you. Just basically eyeball it and pick the 3 colors that you think match your skin. Other than that, then just go to a makeup store and get your shade number or color figured out for you. Take your handy dandy mirror. I really can't stress enough about how hard it actually is to find a foundation shade. Find a brand that you like, stick with it, find the shade, and just use that shade. What I'm trying to say is that every different brand, like this one's a Revlon, their shading is much different. You're gonna have to like know, like, okay, if you're a fair, you're an ivory, you're a beige, you're a tan, you're a cappuccino, like, you're just gonna have to know a basic color, and then you're gonna have to go off from the different shades. Like, basically, that's all I have of how to find your foundation shade. At least that's the method that I use when I go to the drugstore. I just try it on my face. So, hopefully this has helped you. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Hugs and kisses.